This jersey is actually really. This jersey's got like an 8-3 record when I wear it during Sharks games. It's like not even funny how good this jersey does. Let's see if I want this to charge during the game. Let's charge during the game. Xbox controller. Oh. Hey. I had to angle this thing like really well for it to work. Let's hope nothing shakes that. Because it's charging. Might move a couple jerseys back there. It's not a sleep face. You better stay charging. Hmm. Hmm. Okay, the thing needs to like just charge and stop blinking. Maybe if I turn it a little bit. Hopefully it'll like actually charge by the end of the game. Or at least have a good enough charge that I can use it for a while. Why do you keep blinking? This charger thing is a piece of shit. Like, yeah, it saves on batteries, but like, you know, if y'all can hear that, I'm gonna turn it down because I don't want to get copyrighted because I leave these streams up. Hey, we got somebody? Feel free to chat. We're watching the Sharks and Flyers. And these announcers are so much better. I watched the Sharks and Coyotes the other night, and it was terrible because they had the ESPN announcers. Oh, let's go. They're one of the Celts. Got 8-7 in the shootout. That game was wild. Watched the entire thing. The Pens don't play until freaking Tuesday. I don't think I'm gonna be able to watch it. No, it's not Tuesday. Sunday. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to watch it.
Philadelphia played last night in Seattle, had some tough travel, didn't get to the Bay Area to the wee hours of the morning, but they did win last night in overtime. Yeah, Seattle played against Seattle. I mean, Seattle played a real solid game, but they traded power play goals against each other there early in this hockey game. Seattle had a goal called off, but they
You're back. Let's go. So we're gonna be watching the Sharks and Flyers.
Go.
I'm rooting for the Sharks. Like I said last night, I'm a San Jose Sharks fan. They're my second. I got a whole Penguins wall of jerseys right here. I got the Adidas home, the Reebok away, the starter RoboPen, and then I got this Vegas one that's right here. Then you can't see Buffalo or Nashville behind me. Those are both Adidas. Buffalo's Navy home, and then Nashville's away that I showed last night. And I got a bunch of Reeboks up here. You can see Arizona Adidas, the red one, which is now their alternate. I got my Philly one over there now where the Sharks one was. Obviously I'm wearing the Sharks. And then I got the Canucks old RBK Reebok over there. Then I've got Anaheim, Chicago, Columbus, Dallas, and both New York teams right there, hanging above the TV and behind the dresser. Oh, the closet. And I looked, and a Flyers win won't really affect the Penguins too much, but it's a little too close for comfort. So hopefully Sharks can beat them tonight. Not very happy about last night with the Flyers beating the Kraken in overtime. And if the Sharks win tonight, then we'll be 1 point out of the playoffs. It's like barely behind Dallas. Hold on. Also, I don't know if anybody else saw, but the Panthers beat the Lightning 9-3. Whoa. That was wild. Kraken and Flames currently 1-1. Hurricanes, Canadians. Canes won 4-0. Jackets beat the Preds 4-3 in a shootout. Isles beat the Sabres 4-1. Canucks and Kings at 10:30. Panthers beat the Lightning 9-3. And then Flyers and Sharks, which we're watching, at 10:30. Which it's currently 10:38, so hopefully the game starts soon. Here we go. All right, if y'all can hear this, I have to turn it down because I don't want to get like copyrighted in the middle of the stream. I left after the first last night because nobody was chatting. Shark Tank looking good. I need to get the stealth jersey. That's what the Sharks are wearing tonight. And now I'm actually going to get excited for goals because, I mean, I actually like the Sharks. I mean, I like the Kraken too, but Sharks are one of my favorite teams. So, second night in a row we're watching the Flyers. Hey, we got 2 people? Let's go. All right, Sharks won the draw. Oh, what a bad turnout. And the Flyers almost just scored right off the draw. That was almost a goal right off the start of the game. Oh, come on, Skeet. I'm streaming. You want to watch the Sharks game?
Not really.
We're playing Philly.
Okay.
Okay. Go Sharks. Yes. Come on. Get it out. Keep on chatting in the chat. That's why I stream, because I like talking to people that I can't see. So we try to catch that puck, really. Oh, Barabanov's so good. These announcers are so much better than those ESPN announcers. I swear. Like, I'm sorry, but Lee Anderson is terrible. These Sharks announcers are actually so fun. Oh! I need to find out if Mario Ferraro is related to Ray Ferraro. You look that up right now. Oh, Ferraro's on the COVID list. Oh, no. Mario Ferraro. Personal life. Whoa, Mario Ferraro's a YouTube channel? So cool. Get rid of his knees. Oh, nice chip. Skate, skate, skate. So Viel scored his first NHL goal a couple nights ago against Arizona. Oh, there's a hit. There's a good hit. Trying to find out if he's related to Ray Ferraro. Oh, the Flyers got their rookie goalie in net. Didn't see that. They didn't show the starting goalies. Oh, some rough stuff. They wouldn't let each other get in the bench. Linesman trying to break him up. Oh, good shot. Oh. Come on. Ooh, ah. Wasn't able to keep it in. Tipped in. Or not tipped in, but chipped in to the zone. Flyers have it. I'm going to guess I'm going to do this again. Ooh, almost. I think Farabee's offside. Never mind. Yandel's 953rd consecutive game. Second longest streak in NHL history. 964 is the record from Jarvis. I want to pull up the goal horns here in a little bit. Try to get some notifications checked. Ben Riemsdyk, Flyers first round pick, second overall in 2007. Sometimes I forget that JVR actually was drafted by Philly. McEwen having some words with, I don't know who that is. 21 San Jose. Middleton. Chili peppers. Come on. Oh. 2-0. Okay. So nobody's here. Oh, there's one person now. Let me guess it's the Gilly. Did you say you're from Canada? I am not from Canada. I am from the South. I tried to emphasize the accent a little bit. Ooh. Oh, come on. All right, Giroux's going to the box. Giroux's going for holding. So Sharks get a power play. Good to see that the NBC scorebug is still available if you watch the teams that use NBC as their local channels, like the Sharks, Flyers, Caps. I get the Caps games. Caps games are blacked out for me regularly. Oh! Even though I'm closer to the Canes, but Washington's the blackout team, which sucks because I'm a Pens fan. So of course I want to watch the Caps games if the Pens are playing them, which I have gotten to see one of those games. Listen to the first one. I can't remember if we played each other twice or 3 times this year, but I know I've watched one of them and listened to the other one. One-timer. Oh, come on. You faked it. Oh! Come on. Carlson. A drive by Meyer. Oh! Out of the zone. Wait, who's in net for us? Is that Reimer? Shouldn't be Reimer. Wait, it is Reimer. I forgot he's in San Jose now. I want that Stealth jersey so bad. Oh! Big save by whoever that Flyers rookie goalie is. I haven't seen his name. They hadn't showed it yet. Sandstrom. Sandstrom's in net for Philly. Reimer for San Jose. So I'm thinking about getting names on my jerseys eventually. They're all blanks. I got them all blank because players get traded. But I'm thinking about getting some names on them. I'm thinking Gossip Bear or Couturier on my Flyers one. This one probably going to get Hurdle. Coyotes, I'm thinking Connor Garland. Because he was one of my favorite Coyotes, and then he gets traded to Vancouver. And I was like, oh, come on. That was Arizona's chance, was Connor Garland. $27 seconds left on this power play. I have my goal horn turned all the way up, so if somebody scores, you'll know. 1-1 after 1 in Seattle with Calgary. I should be getting updates on the Kings and Canucks, too. Giordano scored against Calgary. Ooh, come on. Woo-hoo-hoo. A little spinner-Emma move. All right, here we go. Gregor. Come on, in your corner. Barabanov. Back to 5-on-5. Oh, good stick on the Flyers D. Last Sharks game was a nail biter, 8-7 in a shootout. Oh, I watched the whole thing. That was entertaining. I really wish I streamed during that. You have 3 people here? Hey. I think the most I've ever had at one time was like 7 people. Yeah, I know. I'm disappointing. And that was like 2-3 years ago. Oh, you gotta have somebody there. Come on. Jeez, block shots 6-2 for Philly. San Jose is really getting the shots off. Lindblom save Reimer. He wanted to cover it, but comes back out. Keith Yandel. Down to Konechny. Yandel. Oh, come on. Skate. Oh. How is that not interference? Flyers are playing little chippy. So the next stream I do is probably not going to be the Sharks and hopefully not the Flyers. I don't want to watch the Flyers. Well, it might be the Sharks. If the Penguins and Sharks play on the same night, then I'll do the same stream probably. Oh, I like to watch Pittsburgh and San Jose. Okay, that's a bot. We're not doing bots. Oh, what the? Come on. I'm trying to get my Xbox controller to charge, and it just doesn't want to. I have to angle that thing so many times just to get it to work. I've been just having the controller like hooked up with the cord to the console, which I need to get the Series X. I have the NHL 22 for the Series X, but I can't play it because I don't have the Series X. I played 22 on the one right now. This is the Xbox One version. Ooh, that was offside. I agree, Timo. All right, scoreless right now. They're going to their break. Which should have already been a break. What? Unless that was the first whistle. Did we just play like 7 minutes without a stop? Something like that. But all right. If y'all want to know stuff, just talk. Whenever I can afford it, I'm just going to go and get a Series X. It would fit perfectly on the desk here. I have the one right here. I'll keep that hooked up, and then I'll have the Series X over there. And if I can get my 360 back here, then I'll have that hooked up as well. This thing, I believe, has 3 HDMIs, so that'd be perfect. It's either 2 or 3. Four HDMI TVs would be great. That'd be so fun. Have like the have 3 HDMI TV to have the or 4 HDMI to have all 4 Xboxes hooked up because the original Xbox doesn't use HDMI, and then have the computer hooked up to one of them. Oh, who's that? Oh, it's Martin Jones. His first game back in San Jose. Well, not his first game back in San Jose, but it's his first appearance in San Jose. He's back up tonight. Hurdle and Hayes for the draw. Flyers, we got it off the tie-up. Nabokov, Jones, and Niemi are the 3 winningest goalies in Sharks history, and Nabokov's got 293 to Jones's 170. Oh, that's first and second place for the Sharks, which that's not too surprising considering they've only been around for 28 years. No, wait. No, this might be their 30th season. Hold on. Yeah, this is their 30th year, I'm pretty sure. Unless that was last season when they celebrated that. It might have been last season. Interference. Hold on, they're calling Reimer for this? Oh, no. Flyers are going to the box. Okay, good. Willman's going for interference. The Sharks are going to go on the power play again. He got the stick out of one of the Sharks defenders' hands. So that is the call. So, okay. I think he whacked it. A good hand-eye coordination right there. I didn't see who that was. But it was in the Flyers. Oh, is Hurdle an A now? Let's go. Oh, come on. They don't say Carlson anymore. They say EK65. No ice because they're shorthanded. That counts as a shot. The goalie plays it, I think. Oh, yeah, the Sharks are last in the NHL power play opportunities. Not in, like, power play numbers, but, like, the amount of power plays they've had. Okay, how's that not a call? That was a trip. Completely forgot this asshole cat is in here. I usually don't let you in here. Oh, come on. Oh. So Sharks are 0 for 2 on the power play now. 3, 2, 1. Now they're 0 for 2 on the power play. Oh, Yandel on the Coyotes. That's way back. He just mentioned that. He's been playing since he was on the Coyotes. He hasn't missed a game since he was on the Coyotes. Yandel is an Iron Man. I know Cogliano had the Iron Man streak until he got suspended a couple years ago. Heck, feline. No, you don't. You're not jumping up there. No. I gotta get this cat out of here. Here. Oh, come on. Oh. Oh. Good stop by Reimer.
All right, you going out? Come here. I'm not dealing with that cat. Still scoreless so far.
11 o'clock at night. I'm going to play with the horns real quick. So, yeah.
They're going to win a cup again before Malkin and Crosby retire. And Letang, for that matter. Core three are going to win a fourth. Together. Malkin's going to be the first Russian to win 4 cups. Just got to do it.
He's going to come from his right defense side and come all the way across the ice. Now Schimek has to play
There he is back.
It's no numbered situation 4-on-2. He's pointing to Schimek, but right here, Bruce makes a decision to go out behind that and allows that play to come in behind him. So sometimes you have to recognize it's an outnumbered situation. You have to delay the opportunity as long as.
Oh, I forgot Justin Braun's on the Flyers now. He was a Shark a few years ago.
Face-off coming here in the Shark zone in a period where they played well. 12 shots, a couple of power plays. But you need more than just playing well. They need to get something out of this period. They do. And again, the Flyers coming in late last night. They're, in warm-up, they looked a little sluggish, but they're finding a way to kind of manage the storm right now. 5 and Riemsdyk.
Uh-oh.
Give it away. Trying to set things up in front. He had Atkinson there. And
Sharks are going to get a change. Nobody here.
waiting to see what the Sharks going to do. Spins him around. Then delivers a nice feed to Konechny. Travis Konechny sends it up on the way.
Flyers scored. If you couldn't tell from the horn. Boo! Wait, 48? He's allowed to wear 48 in Philly? Really? Hold on. I didn't see who it was. 48. Oh, Morgan Frost. But, yeah, how is he allowed to wear 48 in Philly? Danny Briere was 48. I thought they retired his number. If they haven't, then they should.
22-year-old Morgan Frost, former first-rounder for Philadelphia. You said that's his second of the year. That's only the 4th of his career playing his 34th NHL game tonight. So one of the kids comes through for Mike Yo's Flyers, and they have the lead here in the first period in which the Sharks, for the most part, have been the dominant.
Boo! All right, come on, Sharks. I'll watch hockey at 11 o'clock at night for no reason.
Trying to move it up, sends it in for Gadjevich. Watching a little line change here. Gadjevich not able to get to that in time. Travis Sanheim up this side for Willman, and he'll just dump it in. Jake Middleton. Gadjevich off the boards. Trying to muscle his way in there to DL.
I don't think I've ever played at a rink where the board trim wasn't blue. It's black in San Jose. But like it's always either like blue or red. Usually blue. Oh,
But the Flyers strike first. Morgan Frost.
yeah. 1-0 in Philly so far. This first period's taking forever. But this should be the last commercial break of the period. Tired. I'm probably gonna end up going to bed like right after this game. Rozier chasing Bobby Clark, 3 all-time points leaders in Philly history. He's way behind. He's got 884. He's got to get to 12-10. Tie. 12-11 to break. But he's one ahead of Bill Barber.
The other night, well, last night, 335 power play points for Giroux. Number one in Philadelphia Flyer history. It's a terrific little pass in his hand. Ringside for that first goal of the game. Yeah, another milestone was his 600th career. As Meyer shot from wide back to the net and comes. Couture trying to jam it in with Barbano there, too. Now Erik Karlsson. They'll play it in for Couture. Logan back to the middle for Meyer. Pass into middle.
Come on.
Quickly behind the net for Timo Meyer. From Sanheim, but then it does come free and it's cleared by the Flyers. Couture trying to catch it at center. That's forced back in by Kate. Now Timo Meyer for Erik Karlsson. Just out of the reach of Barbano. This is going to come back icing.
Icing.
We'll be right back after this word from
Canucks and Kings are scoreless for 1.
Philadelphia, now a 16-point streak after that overtime last night in Seattle. Before the 16-point streak, a 10-game winless streak. They've gone from one extreme to the other.
These aren't the best, but they're all right. A couple of them are kind of gross. It's almost like playing Bean Boozle, which I've never done that. It'd be fun to do. Oh, come on. I think the Flyers would be a little bit like drained after playing last night and going to overtime, but not really. The Sharks probably drained too, going to the shootout. They won, but I mean 8-7. Well, it was 2 nights ago though. Hopefully we can get one before the end of the period. Provorov's been out there for a minute and a half. Come on. 28 to go. Oh, come on. You got to skate to that. Seattle scored. Kelly Yarncrook. 2-1 Kraken. 18 and a half. What happened? Oh, Reimer lost the equipment.
I'm not sure what happened here. They are on his leg right now. It was athletic therapist Ray Thompson was racing out there, so this is not an equipment issue for James Reimer. In the meantime, as we mentioned, Zach Sawchenko is dressed as the backup for the Sharks tonight. And this comes here with 18 and a half seconds left to go in the first period. There's Sawchenko. Here's what happened.
Was Reimer hurt? Oh. Yeah, a little twisted out. Seems no worse for wear. Oh, come on. Oh! Looking for Cogliano. All right. Morgan Frost gets the only goal of the period. 1-0 Flyers at the end of one.
You don't like these bots.
Intermission time.
So the Sharks had the first two power play opportunities of the game. They could not convert, and instead Philadelphia gets the second goal on the season. That is how they lead 1-0 tonight at SAP Center. If you missed our pregame programming, we exchanged, well, we didn't exchange gifts. Apparently Santa brought us some presents. Brownie got a Batman suit. I somehow got the companion Robin suit, which I was not happy about. I didn't really know when we were going to wear them. Apparently,
Oh, it's Felix Sandstrom's NHL debut.
perfect fit. Ready to go. Curtis Brown. I don't even want to be here right now. You look great. It looks like it was custom made for you. I like the belt. You have great abs. I mean, I'm just showing off a little bit for you here. This is something you can work forward to, maybe a New Year's resolution. Looking outfit.
This intermission's funny.
Score, Brownie. Analyze it. Go ahead. Well, obviously the Sharks, this is real. Sharks wanted to jump on the Flyers having played last night, and that didn't happen in the first period. Unfortunately, this was a back and forth period, except for this right here. Obviously, a wide open play going to the back door. The Sharks coming off the break weren't great defensively. This is probably something that they can fix. You got to go with that guy going to the net. But you know what? Hand Morgan Frost credit here, because when you keep your feet going and get to that blue paint, we've talked about it before, the goaltender has no chance. Great pass, and the Sharks are looking to come back from that 1-0 deficit. Is anybody out there taking this seriously right now? Should we try and be serious, or should we just play it up? Like, we've had this
Hey.
thing for
TNH vlogs. I'm gonna guess that's Titus.
going back many years ago. I just did not expect to be gifted with the actual fruit. We talked about it. We never actually did. We need to be thankful. Obviously, gift giving.
Bro, what the heck with these bots?
Robbie,
I'm deleting these.
next to your boss.
It's the first intermission right now. I'm gonna be live for the whole game.
Well, the pants are a little bit too tight on both of us. That's probably more than enough. Do that thing. The family, do that thing you do. Because right now we're eye to eye. Do that thing.
So it's currently 1-0 Flyers at the end of the first,
There you go.
which is not ideal, but
Yeah, this is perfect. There.
no, there's still 40 minutes to play. So
That's how we ride around in the sidecar. I feel like this is a long
use the chat all you want.
Is it over yet? You look like you're sweating. Oh, we gotta go.
Like, subscribe, and comment for more. I like when people use the chat.
That's
why I stream.
Jeffrey DL, Eddie will, in our next segment. A professional will take over. For Batman, I'm Robin. Wait a second. We'll see right after these messages. Go.
Oh, yeah. It is currently New Year's Eve here in the good old state of Virginia. Oh, wait. No, it's not. I'm dumb. It's 11/19. It's New Year's Eve. Still. Almost like behind. What was that? Grape soda. So, I don't know how many more jerseys I'm going to get. There's still a little bit of Christmas time to get done. But I did get that Nashville away. Here, I'll show you. I showed it in the last stream. But this was just recently added to the collection a few days ago. It's got Nashville in the back of it, the shoulder logo on one side, which I think they're the only team that does that, and then the piano. This is very Nashville. With the big old Preds logo. Just going to go back over here next to my Tampa one, which I'm going to fix that. case you're wondering what's holding those jerseys up, it's thumbtacks. I have hangers hanging on thumbtacks to keep those up. And for my guy Titus, I got the Blackhawks right above the TV. And fair warning, I'm at home, so my language might be a little bit more vulgar. Well, I don't want us to go that far, like, not vulgar, but I let loose on language a little bit at home. So I try to contain myself on campus. Oh, who's out? Jeffrey Viel. That's Viel. Let's go. Got one shot in 3:06 time on ice tonight.
Are you guys trying to get that puck in the offensive zone and be physical? What's your plan of attack here tonight?
Yeah, exactly. Just trying to keep it simple, put puck deep, and go get it, and get working out so far. We just got to keep it going.
For the most part,
And you can't see them, but I have logos on the ceiling. Let me see if I can tilt this so y'all can see them. There's the Atlantic Division. I don't know where my Panthers one went. But I gotta get the Atlantic Division cups up there. And which I haven't even cut them all out for that division. Because I mean Montreal's got 24. So that's gonna be a pain. I've gotten Boston and Detroit done, which means I'm on Montreal. And then Tampa's only got 3, and then Toronto's got 13. So that's going to be another pain. And then the Metro, nobody's got more than 5, which just depends. I'm already live longer than I was last night for the Kraken and Flyers. It's been 55 minutes and 14 seconds. If you ever wanted to know what the Blackhawks jersey would look like if it were green and had thicker stripes in the sleeves and thinner stripes at the waist and one less black stripes on the waist, just look at the Dallas Stars jerseys. They're so similar. If you want to know what the Blackhawks jersey looks like in green, just look up their St. Patrick's Day jerseys. For that exact design. Yeah, I have the Reeboks for Chicago and Dallas, which they'll be upgraded to Adidas eventually. With the new prime greens, I'm thinking maybe get a few prime greens, but honestly, I'm happy with the whether it be Climalite, Air Ready, or prime green doesn't matter to me unless there's like a significant difference in the logo. Which Seattle's the only one that has to be prime green. Just like Vegas was the only one that had to be Adidas when I started this collection.
California is brought to you by WebEx.
But no, I'm just kind of dishing the Reebok because I want to get all Adidas now. They're so much nicer. And with my with the addition of that Preds jersey, I now have more Adidas than Reebok. I have 11 Adidas jerseys and 10 Reebok jerseys. And one starter jersey. Randy Hahn and Brett Hadikin. Brett Hadikin, whatever his name is.
Yeah, it ends up in the back of the net. Overall, I think you're right. That was a pretty solid period to generate the 2 power plays. You created a lot of scoring chances. Tighten down again what they wanted to do defensively. I thought they did a better job. That few misfires, but overall, stay the course. Don't get too rambunctious if you're the Sharks, and I want to see that here the rest of the way. All right, time for our play of the day, so far at least, brought to you by your California Ford dealers and It's the Goal by Frost. Yeah, just an outnumbered situation as he's going to drive the net here. They make a nice play. You got to give the Flyers some credit. They execute a 3-on-2 perfectly as the guy drives through Konecny right there by Milosh. Then he just has to throw it over to the open area where Frost is, and Lowry doesn't have a chance on the play, but well executed by the Flyers. All right, some unfortunate news to pass along now this past weekend on Sunday, to be exact. Jim Wiley, the third ever coach of the San Jose Sharks, passed away after a battle.
Oh, no.
Wiley died at his home. He was promoted from the International Hockey League Kansas City team.
Jim Wiley, Sharks head coach, 95-96, died.
Coached 57 games for the Sharks. A friend of many of us in the organization. Pass along our condolences to the friends of Jim Wiley. He'll be missed, Jim.
Got one again. 8. I don't know how long it's going to be. I mean, there's so many people it could be. It could be the Gilly guy, could be Titus, could be one of my mods, which I haven't seen them on here in a hot minute. We got 2 mods, and they're barely ever on here anymore. But yeah, first intermission should be just about over. See, I can check on the app how much longer is in it. Yeah, second period's about to start. So shots are currently 12-7 San Jose. I guess I'll update you on the scores again. So in this game, 1-0 Flyers going into the second. It's about to start. The Florida Panthers beat the Tampa Bay Lightning by a score of 9-3. The Panthers are the first team to score 9 this season. Calgary Flames and Seattle Kraken are currently tied at 2 in the second period. Vancouver Canucks, Los Angeles Kings currently scoreless in the second. The Carolina Hurricanes beat the Montreal Canadiens 4-0. Columbus Blue Jackets beat the Nashville Predators in a shootout 4-3. And the New York Islanders defeated the Buffalo Sabres 4-1. So that 9-3 game was I wish I could have I wish I did watch it. I could have watched it. Wish I did. That's insane. I mean, I would have just been sitting there like painful because I would have been rooting for Tampa. I don't have a Panthers jersey yet. They're one of the 12 teams that I still don't have. With the Predators, they are team number 20. Oh, I want to get that Sharks Stadium Series jersey. That looks like it'd be so cool to have. All right, Reimer's back in the net. Let's go. All right, there we go. JVR with his green mouthpiece. Giroux and Couture for the draw, and Giroux barely won that. Play by Reimer behind the net. I'm going to do some play-by-play for y'all a little bit. If y'all won't talk, then I will. I say y'all know, and there's only one person here. Oh, come on. Erik Karlsson behind his net. Looks for that feed. He finds Barabanov. Barabanov drops it off. Shot, save by Sandstrom. And then stopped play. Yeah, I'm rusty. And Sandstrom's, it's his NHL debut, so I forgot who his name is. The Flyers goalie. Well, Barabanov is so good, though. If I get that stealth jersey, I might get Barabanov put on it. And like I said before, I'm going to probably get Tomas Hertl on this. Oh, come on. Kept in by the Sharks. Turned over. Now the Flyers try to get out of their own end. They do. Into the San Jose zone. No icing. It was tipped before it got there. Or they did call icing. Okay. So they don't come back to the Philly end. Sanheim doesn't really understand why. Thank God. Most teams have kind of ditched the helmet ads, or not most, but a few teams have ditched the helmet ads. They look so much better without them. Both these teams don't have helmet ads, and it looks so good. It's a shot off the draw, way wide. Now the Flyers will work out. There's McEwen battling with a couple of the Sharks. Shimmick's there. McEwen with it in the near corner. McEwen feeds it high to Ristolainen. Tipped by one of the Flyers defenders. Comes back out. The Sharks pressure the Flyers in the far corner. Radim Shimmick tried to clear it, but it was kept in by Ristolainen, former Buffalo Sabre. It almost came out of the zone, but the Flyers keep it in. Flyers working it still. Hayes with a drive and goes up high and wide. Now the Sharks are able to get out of their zone. Tomas Hertl trying to get in the Flyers zone. It's in the zone, but the Sharks weren't able to work the forecheck. Flyers are offside if they touch the puck, which they just did. I don't know how they didn't call that. Cogliano chips it, goes into the corner, hits Sealer, the former Minnesota Wild. The Flyers will chip it in, no icing. Marc-Edouard Vlasic feeds it up to Andrew Cogliano. He's got a chance here. Here comes Matt Nieto trying to get a shot off. Wasn't able to. Provorov turned it over. Cogliano. Ooh, barely kept it onside on a shot. No. Somehow Sandstrom was able to keep that out. Matt Nieto. First of all, Cogliano, what a keep. That would have been offside last season. Or no, 2 seasons ago, that would have been offside. Because it was way back on the blue line, but they used the planar rule now. So that was still onside. Morgan Frost laughing something off. Konechny was right there. Mungetto looking for that tip in front. If Nieto could have settled that puck down, this game might be tied. Oh, yeah. Barabanov will try to chip it out of the San Jose zone, but the Flyers keep it in. JVR in the corner. Now Timo Meier, most underrated player in the NHL. Don't tell me otherwise. Now Couture trying to get it out. Here's a shot, save. And Cam Atkinson not too happy with himself after that. Now Rasmus Ristolainen feeds it across ice. And a shot, tipped, goes wide of the net. Ristolainen gets hit by one of the Sharks. And now here's a shot from Atkinson and a save by Reimer and a rebound in front. Battling is JVR. I know the Sharks will try to get it out, and they do. Barabanov throws it towards the Flyers' net, and Sandstrom will cover up. We'll do this till somebody scores. Sanheim. It might have gone off Middleton. It was a shot that was going in. Reimer able to get there, stop it. Face off to the left of Strandstrom. Flyers win the draw, and here we go. We got a fight. Jeffrey Viel and Nick Seeler. The gloves are off. Viel took a swat, and now Seeler grabs on. He throws a right. They trade rights for a minute there. Viel gets a couple rights. Seeler a right. Viel a right. And now they're really going at it. Tugging at each other now. Oh, Viel landed a good one. Seeler a shot to the back of the head. Another one by Seeler to the back of the head. Viel gets another shot in there. Linesman trying to get him to step it up or to break it up. And they'll just end it themselves. Good fight. Right off the draw, they dropped the gloves, and Jeffrey Viel and Nick Seeler traded rights for a few seconds there. They'll get their majors. It's good to see that they ended that on their own. Like, they didn't need the linesman to break them up. They just broke it up themselves. Viel's going to get some ice on his hand. In the box. And so is Seeler. Flyers win the draw. Try to get it out of their zone. They're not able to. Oh, they do. Burns in his own end. Somebody just fell right there. One of the Sharks. The Sharks will work it back out. Cross center red into the Philadelphia zone. Sandstrom hands it out to one of his teammates, and a turnover right there. The Sharks weren't able to control it. Kept onside. Barely, as they dump it back in. Here is the Flyers. They'll dump it in. Reimer will play it behind his own net. And the Sharks will work it back out. Gadjevich throws it down. And the Flyers are able to regain control, and they'll go back the other way. Kevin Hayes to Rasmus Ristolainen. Kevin Hayes, I believe he scored in his first game back this season. It was the first game after his brother died, Jimmy Hayes. Over, I don't remember when, but it was an OD. At least that's what I read. It was an OD from prescription drugs or whatever. And he scored. So, he was points to the sky for his brother. And what do we got here? Looks like the Sharks are going to be shorthanded. Roughing the call. Boo! I agree with them. I agree with the coach. Where's this call at? Okay, yeah, that's interference. That should have been interference, not roughing. But Milosh is going to go. False face off, so we'll do it again. And the face off to the right of Reimer. Couture is able to get it back off the tie-up. Middleton feeds it up. And Cogliano clears it out. Oh, here's a chance for Couture. Couture, shorthanded. Couture scores! Logan Couture, shorthanded goal. And the captain gets the Sharks on the board. What a shot. Chips it away from Yandel. Gets in alone. right from the top of the hash marks. Goes short side on Sandstrom, and this game's tied at 1. Logan Couture. Flyers win the draw. So the Sharks on the board shorthanded. The Flyers' goal was an even strength goal in the first. The Flyers still in the power play. No battling. I guess I'm going past till somebody scores with this because nobody's talking on the chat. Ooh, what's that? The Kings have just scored in the game against Vancouver. No, 1-0 Los Angeles. There's a shot, Farabee, and it goes wide. Connecting might have gotten a piece. Here's Yandel. He shoots. And it goes wide again. Connecting battling in front and cleared by the Sharks. Sandstrom played it, and Cogliano was coming in hot. Cogliano has it. He looks. And now the Flyers come the other way, 4-on-2 into the zone. There's a shot, save Reimer. And the Sharks will work it back out. Here's an opportunity. The Sharks, 3-on-1, shorthanded again. A shot saved by Sandstrom. No one was there to bury the rebound. Vlasic was so close. Here's Logan Couture again. And he'll shoot that. Sandstrom will hold on. I guess nobody's here now, so I'm not going to do that play-by-play shit.
What you said is that Burns had 3 shots there in the first. When we talked about that in our pregame, we'll see him get 7 more. Go back to the puck. Now he'll work his way to center, denied by Prager.
Come on. Yes! Brent Burns! Brent Burns makes it 2-1 San Jose. Let's go. What a shot. Is that one shorthanded too? I don't think it is. God's even strength. Do this again. 2 quick goals, just like the other night. Except last game, it was 2 goals in 7 seconds. That was not 7 seconds. The Sharks have all kinds of momentum right now. Burns, 165th goal, and with the Sharks, are tied 7th most in team history. The other guy with 7th place is Chichu. Ah.
Peterson. Middleton to go across ice to Jonas Gadjevich, who bumps it into the Flyers zone. A good shift from Middleton. Good patience, finding little seam passes, jumping into play. Into the
Oh, he's got the notification about the Sharks goal.
Middleton with assists on both the goals. That's his first career multi-point game in the NHL. And Brent Burns with that go-ahead goal. This guy, Jonathan Cheechoo, for 7th on the all-time goal list.
Jonathan Cheechoo, that's his name. Hey, I got the same shoulder pads as Brent Burns. It just showed him scratching. And lifted his jersey up. At least it looks like I had the same one. Come on. Oh. Oh, no. That was close offside. I feel like it's a Shark score here. The Flyers are going to challenge it. Well, the Flyers did challenge against the Kraken last night, and they won both the game and the challenge. But, I mean, not at the same time. But, oh, I thought that went in the net. Myers got one shot tonight. Two 2-1 Sharks. Not hitting any goal in the second. It's changing color of my tongue. Almost looks like it's bloody. Try to fix this. Just don't fall. Little slide thing on my desk is broken. Boop. Braun was a 7th round pick. I need to get those Flames jerseys before they're like gone. The old red and white ones. Not like the ones they have now, but the ones with the black on them. The 2010s set. Come on. Ooh. You gotta shoot that. Oh, that's a cross check. How do you not call that? You're more strict on the cross checks, my ass.
First game back off the COVID list. We didn't find out until about an hour before team time that he was going to be back. Good to see him back. Sitting on 8 goals. Ristolainen again. The center right. Played in by
One person again. No persons again. Oh, I thought Burns was going to try to go for the Michigan. One person again. It's currently 2-1 San Jose. Oh, what a hit! What a hit! Lindblom doesn't seem too happy about that. Lindblom's a cancer survivor. He missed like a whole season, which is kind of shocking. It was that quick. I mean, he caught on to it pretty early, though, so. Shots this period are 10-3 Sharks. They were 12-7 at the end of the first, which means it's 22-10 right now on the shot totals in favor of San Jose. Make it 23 with that one right there. Nieto. Wow, the Sharks look like they're on a power play. Oh! This is even strength play. This is really good. Either you're going to score or you're going to make Philly take a penalty here. Come on. Oh, come on. In front. Oh! Big save by Sandstrom right there. The Flyers are finally able to get it out. And, yeah, Reimer's just going to cover that.
and this is what they're doing. They're getting pucks to the net. They're getting retrievals as those pucks come into that little region. What a stop there at the left pad from Sandstrom, and then two of mine all alone out front. And he makes another good stop for the Flyers. Reimer alert right off the face shot. Here's Ristolainen keeping it in. Over to Travis Sanhoff. Van Riemsdyk can't get to this. Melange will play it up the board. Stepping in is Ristolainen. All the way to Sanhoff to the other side. Giroux, and that's popped by Reimer. And he will hang on.
Two to one Sharks. 5:57 to go in the second. Boom. This should be the last commercial of the period if it's not more. Ooh, Hurdle almost took a skate to the face. I just saw that replay. It's close. So, how y'all doing? Am I boring? I'm sure I am. Get me to 1,000 subs and we can start doing like super chat and 4,000 watch hours. Super chat. That'd be so great. Monetize this channel. I gotta get more active on it. But I do everything on my phone unless it's this because I have a computer for this. Which I might just become a streaming channel. I also do Twitch. Let me see if I can monetize my Twitch channel once I get that going again. Which I don't have a reason to use it right now. I'm going to start using it in January. Again. Stephen Land. Hey, man. It's been a while. So live streaming. How you doing? This dude has not been here in forever. Well, granted, neither have I. But you missed it last night. Streamed last night for a period. And then nobody was here, so I just left. I'm going to start doing these more often. Some streams during games I'm able to watch. What am I doing in streams or in games I'm listening to? Because, which is harder to do because of copyright. Because if I can't watch it, then I listen to it. But yeah, it's all right now. We're just watching the Sharks and Flyers. It's currently 2-1 Sharks in the second. Late in the second. And I don't know if you saw, if you go back to the last stream, I showed my new jersey. I'm going to spoil it for you. It's the Nashville away jersey. It's Adidas. But yeah, it looks so good. And it looks a lot better in person. It's like my least favorite jersey in the entire league, but it looks so much better in person. And then I got my Canes one right there. That's if I can figure out how this thing is backwards. The screen's backwards for me over here. But that Canes one, that's my favorite in the league. It took me so long to finally get that. Well, technically, I still need to pay for that. Oh, come on. Skate, skate, skate. Oh! The Sharks are playing so good. Like, they look sloppy for the first half of this game, but in the past few minutes, they look so much better. Saved by Sandstrom. Yep. I've been trying to like post videos and stuff, but I don't have enough storage on my phone to upload, which is sucky. But yeah, now I've got 12 teams to get jerseys for, just one jersey. Obviously, I'm not going to end the collection at just one for every team. I mean, I have 3 for Pittsburgh. Obviously, Pittsburgh's priority because they are my favorite team, but Sharks are second. I want to get this black one they're wearing, the stealth jerseys they're wearing right now. I'm thinking about starting to get some names on them. It's like I can buy them blank so I can decide on a name at this point. I think I'm going to get Tomas Hertl on the one I'm wearing right now, though. I don't know if I'm going to get the A on there or not. I got to look and see if he had the A in the Reebok era. BL scored his first NHL goal the other night. against Arizona. That game was wild, 8-7 in a shootout. I watched the entire thing. I didn't stream that one. I probably should have because that was entertaining. I mean, that game ended at like 1 a.m., which means this one's probably going to end close to 1 a.m. as well. It's New Year's Eve here. 12:01 a.m. Ooh, be sure to watch your last video with the journey. You're all good, man. I know not everybody can make it. Oh, come on. Stay here right now. You can watch me react to this Sharks game. Rooting for the Sharks. I watched the Flyers game last night against Seattle. Obviously, I was rooting against Philly because, I hate Philly. I hate all Philly sports. Oh, no. 2-1 for the Flyers. Here's a chance. Saved by Reimer. Konechny is not having good luck tonight at all. And I like every minute of it. I'm here for it. Crap. Happy early New Year, yeah. It's New Year's Eve here, like I just said. It's been New Year's Eve for 2 minutes. I guess 3 minutes, if you count midnight. I've still got some Christmas to do, so I don't know if I'm going to get any jerseys. If I do, they're probably going to be from teams that I already have, but it'd be like the opposite. Because I know I asked for a lot of like white ones. Because white ones are harder to find. I want to get like team collections done. So I asked for ones that I didn't have as well, which like Nashville, I didn't have that one. But I got to get the yellow one for Nashville. I mean, the white one looks good in person, but I bet the yellow one looks a lot better too. Nashville's got some of the worst jerseys in the league. You can't deny that. I don't know what's going on here. Burns is pissed. Wait, I thought Burns had an A. Guess not. I know Couture's the captain. I guess Hurdle's one of the A's. I thought Burns was the other one. I don't know who the other one is. Might be Vlasic. Oh, come on. Ooh. So they're just talking about Giroux's contract. I don't know if the Flyers are going to re-sign him. There's been like no talks of it. That better not be a penalty. Okay, good. I'm going to say, if they called a trip on that, I was going to be pissed. It's been a while, but I recall the video about. Yeah, I'm actually thinking about getting it cut a little bit so I can try to like maintain it more and get it back to this. This is probably about where I want it. The length it's at now. And that video, I think it was actually last year. Yeah, it had to have been last year. That's when I started putting the jerseys up on the wall and whatnot. I started like being good at YouTube, at least for a short minute. I'm a little rusty. In case y'all are ever interested, I'm gonna put this in the chat. I do use Twitch as well. Here's my Twitch handle. I stream on there every now and then. There's usually like a period of the time where I like stream on there like all the time. So I have this custom league, which it's all like based on Instagram followers and whatnot, and streamed on Twitch. Like everybody that owns a team is on Instagram, and I stream the games on Twitch. It's a custom league, completely customized rosters, completely customized teams. There's 24 teams. I'm this going into the 4th season of it. I'm going to be streaming a little tournament starting on the 7th, where it's got the 8 new teams and the teams that missed the playoffs in the last season of it. We're going to play like a single elimination tournament just for fun. And I don't know what I'm going to do. I want to do something for the teams that did make the playoffs too. But yeah, we had 3-time champions. Houston Comets are the only champions we know. And we got a penalty here. I think it's going to go against the Sharks.
Terrific work from Hurdle. Really strong second period for him. And he draws this penalty.
Oh, it's going against the Flyers. Sanheim. Looks like it's going to be a hold. If that's the case, then another holding call on the Flyers. Giroux got caught earlier. Looks pretty good. Yeah, college is a little didn't go so well for the first semester. I might not go back. But if I don't go back, then I'll find something to do. Oh! This hasn't worked out so well, so it just doesn't really seem like something I need to be doing. End of the second period, 2-1 Sharks, and they are going to go into the third on the power play. I didn't really meet anybody else that had jerseys there. One of my RAs had the Czech World Cup jersey from like 2016, but that was about it. No one really knows about hockey here. Oh. I also don't know if I showed y'all this jersey yet. I can't remember if I did or not. But I got this. This was team number 19. This was a 19 team. I got it for my birthday back in October. I don't know if I showed you all that or not. So now, if you watch this stream, you know all 20 teams that I have. Or what? Only one more? Okay. Last mic at night. I'll be right back. I'm going to go get some water. Don't go anywhere. All right. We're back. you got a comment?
And now Team Teal has a hockey game to manage right there at SAP Center. Cody Rizzo with Curtis Brown. He forgot to take the tape off, or he's just going to wear it all night. Any other surprises? Oh, he's studying that and then dust off. All right. So, Brownie, the Sharks are trailing.
Yeah.
Jeffrey Viel drops the gloves. Maybe that gives him a bit of motivation.
Yeah, that's the ideal, is to go in the hockey direction. I'll be a freaking mascot if I have to. Funny story, I did apply for a mascot job over the summer. I almost got it, apparently. Like, the team, reached out to me. That was baseball, though. There's a local baseball team. Apparently they reached out to me after, I applied for the backup mascot job. And yeah, my birthday was way back in October. It's been 2 months now. The favorite that I own. It's kind of a toss-up. Although I think I'm going to give the edge. It's a toss-up between 3 of them. It's going to be an Adidas one for sure. But I'm going to give the edge to Carolina, considering it is my favorite jersey in the league. And since it took me so long to get it, I'd say it's my favorite one because it just took years to finally find a good price for it. $97. It's my second most expensive. The most expensive is the Penguins one. You can't really see. It's the black one. It's next to Minnesota, which is next. Oh, it's between my white Reebok, which you can see. I guess you kind of can't see it. This is the Reebok one. This is the Adidas one. And then the Minnesota one. And I got the Robo Penguin back there. And in case you haven't noticed, which I guess you didn't, because you can't really tell from a distance, then wherever they were would be covered up. Those are all Adidas. But I took the little Adidas buttons off all of my Adidas ones, except the Canes one, because I got to actually give my dad $97 before it's actually mine. Long story. But once I do actually buy it, then I'll take it off. And I got the jock tags on my Reebok jerseys, which if you're going to sell your jerseys, don't do that. But I have no intention of selling my jerseys. So they just look a lot better without them. The big gray squares there here. These are just annoying to have on your Reebok jerseys. And then these little things are just why on Adidas. And that's pretty awesome. So all of my jerseys are extra large, except for this Ducks one, which is a large, which I might end up giving that to one of my cousins when they get older. Just because it doesn't fit me that well. I don't want to sell it because it was a birthday present. So I might just give that to one of my cousins when they're older. And then my Robo Pen back there, that's a large, it's starter. But I always get extra large now, just in case I have to wear them over pads. Like with my Penguins one, I have had instances where I've had to wear it over pads. Just because I didn't have a jersey and we needed jerseys to go out on the ice. So I was like, I'm not going on the ice without a jersey, so I just grabbed that one. Before I left so I could wear it. I mean, I have the socks, the old knit socks with the Penguins designs on them, so I just went with it. But I had the Black Sharks one, I might have done that. The Black Sharks one with this logo on it. Which I'm probably not going to get many Reeboks anymore, just because I like the Adidas ones a lot better. Yeah, that Kings one back there. That is my cheapest Adidas jersey I've ever gotten. That was $47 American. Got a few that were gifted and others that I bought. Actually, let's see. Gifted. Gifted.
On the 30th of December. Let's look back at some of the best NHL plays from this season. Translation to Connor McDavid highlight reel. Do you want to see him dangle 4 Rangers here, Brownie? Well, we don't have a choice. Anytime he gets the good night, and he deserves the cake. Number 97.
Okay, I got 10 that were gifted, and
Nobody wants to look stupid. Okay, we all look pretty stupid. I like the Selly too. Like, you know, the goal, he knew what he was doing. He had the hands, he had the 6 mitts, but he knew how to celebrate instantly. That is not how you spend. What a finish right there. Okay, how about 4 Rangers to slice and dice him through 3
11 that I bought and one that was half and half. Like, I paid for half of it, and my dad paid for the other half just because it was cheap on a like eBay bidding auction, whatever. It ended up being 32. It was 16 to start and ended up being 32. So, I mean, I paid 16 for it. You could pay the other 16.
No chance on that one, but you know what? If anyone's going to make you look silly, 97 selling to many people. Those 2 are goal of the year candidates, but a lot of people are still talking about this one early.
Nice.
The fake Michigan, the alley-oop, I don't know what you call it.
Yeah. When I took the Adidas button off this Vegas one, I accidentally pulled the wrong thread, and my sister fixed it for me. Apparently, I just tightened it, so she was able to fix that. And then this Ducks one, it has a hole in it now. It's a small little hole because I tried to cut a thread and I cut too far, accidentally. I mean, it's minor, but I mean, I can see my finger when I put it up behind it. Honestly, you might not notice it from a distance because it's black. But yeah, I was really trying to be like really careful with the taking the jock tags off. It looked terrible on my Flyers jersey too. It looks a lot better without it. So anyway, oh, that sucks. Yeah, it's rough. But I need to get a new Ducks jersey anyway because that one's a large. I can get an XL and try to upgrade it to Adidas. Unless I can find the 2015 Ducks home jersey because apparently that's rare. The one with the black ties on it. And it's just so they have like authenticity to it. Speaking of games around the league, it's currently 3-3 in Seattle. Yanni Gourde has tied the game in the third against Calgary. So that game is tied. What you got to do to get them off is just get a seam ripper. Just be careful with how you pluck it. Which credit to myself, I was able to get all 10 of my Reebok jerseys done in less than 24 hours. I kind of just went like back. Get them off. There we go. Third starting. I think. Should be starting. Nope, it's still the intermission.
Final home game of the calendar year for the Sharks. Well, considering it's the it's currently New Year's Eve here. I mean, not there; they're 3 hours behind. But
really looking for his team to reel it in and give his goalie a chance. And they've done that. They've done exactly that. I thought stay the course was my message after that first period. They did. They get a little bit of a bounce off that shorthanded game that they sure take advantage of. But then
showing how hot it is in here.
shots before the game, he's got four. That fourth one went in the back of the net. But overall, I've noticed all 4 lines here tonight and all 6.
I prefer cold.
And James Reimer again rebounding after giving up 7.
I forgot. Yeah, I'm a Pens fan. I have 3 Pens jerseys. Like I said, they're the team I have the most jerseys for. Obviously, the favorite team. In fact, the Robo Penguin was the one that officially started my collection. Before I realized I had counterfeits, I counted which ones were real. That was real. So I learned how to tell the difference, and that is the beginning of the collection. And then the Ducks would have been second. Actually, Robo Penguin, away Reebok, then the Ducks. And the Pens this season, I'm not too disappointed with how we've done this year. I mean, obviously, ideally don't want to be in a wild card spot. But you got to think about it. We had the most man games lost in the entire league ever since Sully came in. Even before that, we historically had the most man games lost in the league. And somehow we're still in the playoff spot. So, I mean, we haven't had Malkin all year. He hasn't played a single game for us yet this season. Rusty's been out. Gent's been out. Crosby was out for a little bit to start, and then he missed a game because of COVID protocols. And then all that stuff. Once we have a healthy roster, the Penguins with a healthy roster seems like something that is like near impossible. But let me tell you, the Penguins with a healthy roster are a cup caliber team. I'm no intention to be biased with that, but like you got to think about it. We have so much depth. People don't realize how much depth we have, and they're always trying to count us out. If we have Crosby, Malkin, Carter, and Bluger down the middle, hell, you can't get a much better center core than that. Which I think Carter's playing on the wing a little bit because we have O'Connor up right now, and he's a center. So, yeah. Yeah, definitely. I mean, we won the cup in 2017 without Letang. That was insane. And what was I going to say other than that? Sunday is going to be brutal for me because I got my 2 favorite teams playing against each other. Why are they showing the old picture of Couture and is that Chichu? It's not Justin Brunner. Wow, that's like the old jerseys. I like the shoulder yoke before they got too heavy. That's why they. Burns got 3 shots. 3 block shots. Real quick, move my console. Yo, what? Okay, I guess that's not charging right now. All right, third starting. As the third starts, I'm going to get back on my Xbox. Or after the third ends, or whenever this game ends.
top, and now Eric Carlson. Gives it to Couture.
Yeah.
And his shot. Comes back to Hurdle. Logan again.
Oh yeah, the Sharks are still on the power play from the second.
And a nice save by Felix Sandstrom. A nice idea there. Quick shot in front, and those are the ones I love. Coming from the middle of the ice, and Carlson was really there with traffic in front. Say this about the rookie goal
Come on.
for Philly. He's giving them a chance in this game. They're in the hunt.
Obviously, I can't show the game because of copyright issues.
But
Here, unbox. No, I like when people chat. I like when people use the chat. I'm not streaming for nobody. Oh, Dolan almost had it. But yeah, I think you're doing pretty well. One of my gloves, the right one, probably because like that's my top hand, and the way I like hold my stick, like the palm ripped a little bit. But other than that, yeah, it's been pretty good. I have the visor on my helmet right now, which I tried to do an unboxing video for that, and I just didn't have enough storage. And here's a shot. Oh, what a chance! Oh, come on! But I have a visor on my helmet right now, which I'm gonna have to put the cage back on it when I get back on the ice in February. And that's just one for one semester, and then I'm gonna put the visor back on it. It's gonna be 8 games with the cage, which is probably the new cage. I want to get the clear cage. But yeah, the sticks have held up great. I got new shoulder pads too. I wasn't able to make a video for that because of storage and whatnot. I got new shoulder pads. The elbow pads are good. The helmet's fine. The shin guards are really good. And it's pretty much all of it so much better. I'm so happy I'm not using like 30-year-old gear anymore. Like before I got those elbow pads, I had Jofa elbow pads. We got some rough stuff right here. Gadjevich and Ristolainen trying to get at each other. Farabee and Viel. Viel's already fought tonight. That was in the I think it was in the first. No, it was in the second. It was like early in the second. Viel and Sealer. And yeah, that was in the second. Yeah. Yeah, I need to get back in shape. I haven't played since November, which, granted, it's just a little house league, but I started the season no points at all in the first 3 games, and then I went on a tear and got 7 points in the last 4 games, including a hat trick. Like, the hat trick kickstarted a point streak that is still currently active, and let's hope it stays active in February. Like, I've got all this confidence going into the next semester of hockey because – I mean, 7 points in 4 games, that's good for me. It'd be really good if it was on the D3 team, but which if I was on the D3 team, college probably would have been going a lot better. Because I would have been actively playing, practicing, and working out and whatnot, and then they make you stay on top of your classes. Yeah. Oh, come on. Yeah, me too. And the net's off. Boom. Shimmick just took out Hayes.
Looking to go top corner. And Samson with that save, but you're right. Should have started with Brett Burns because of Ferraro being out, and then they moved him down there with Milosh Muklasik up. But sometimes you're right. Trying to find that right mix in the game, sometimes while it's happening, but Schmidt responds nicely with a hit. Schmidt got his first goal of the year on Tuesday in that wild one against the Denver Dogs. The game, 2 games before that, he had 11 to hit game against Seattle. Trying to gain some confidence now. Schmidt is.
All right, so still 2-1. Power play ended a while ago. I don't know why I kept thinking they were still in the power play. Here's a chance for Provorov. Shot goes wide. Oh, come on, get it out, get it out, get it out. Come on. Trash can's full. I got to take out that trash. I missed because the trash can's full. I was going in. Couture. Oh, what a shot. And here's a chance for Philly. Oh, Farabee. He just tried a little dangle. I mean, it works, but it didn't work right there. Ooh. My boy's got hops. Get that back in the Philly zone. Wow, the shots are 37-17, San Jose. Oh, come on. Where's that call? That's obvious on sportsmanlike. God, I hate the ads in the corners. And when they added the advertisements on the ice in the corners, I hated that so bad. It's so annoying. I can deal with the ones at center, just the 4 at center, but the ones in the corners are distracting. I hate ads on the ice regardless. Just because, I mean, as a player, you got to know where the lines are, and the ads just... Oh, Adidas, definitely. Adidas is so much nicer. They feel more authentic. They look nicer and they feel better. At first, I didn't really like the collars, but now I understand the collars. It's just, they're fine. And that Lightning one looks a lot better in person. The black with the gradients. But I also really want to get the blue one, which is really hard to find for some reason. And I don't know why, but Winnipeg Jets jerseys are so hard to find. You like the collars? Nice. The Jets jerseys are so hard to find. We got a little bit of rough stuff again. We're going to go to break. Yeah, but like at first I didn't like that the colors didn't go all the way around. But then, you know, you see the few that do go all the way around, they don't look that great. A lot of them on the reverse retro jerseys did that. Ugh. Montreal is terrible. Montreal, their color is absolutely disgusting. But and in the old Sabres jerseys, the navy blue ones, like the home plate thing with the shield on it and the ties, it looks like a fish skeleton. Let's see. I mean, Arizona's got the stripes like that too, but it's not like on gray, so it doesn't look like fish skeletons. And the same thing with Minnesota. Minnesota, it kind of looks like meat. What's your favorite? I got Preds. Favorite color? I mean, Adidas is probably the best. I mean, Adidas looks fine. I mean, the Reebok ones are kind of just all repetitive too. It was just like like the two colors or the one color. But honestly, the Adidas ones are cleaner. Like the pianos, yeah, I like that. Yeah, I need to get a Panthers jersey, something fierce. And I'm really trying to get the Kachina Coyotes. As much as I hate that thing, I hate the Kachina logo. But, I mean, I got to get the jersey. Really want that Shark Stealth jersey that they're wearing right now. Holy, I've been live for 2 hours. The longest stream in a while. I only streamed for one period last night in the Seattle and Philly game because no one showed up. So I was just like, okay. Sharks and Penguins Sunday, 9:30 a.m. in California time. It's going to be 1 o'clock or 1:30 here. Wait. Yeah. So imagine like just living in California. You have like these early morning games when, I mean, of the Adidas like favorite team. Oh, I don't really think about it that far. Any team with ones like Pittsburgh has, just the two like thick ones and the thin ones. Any team like that's fine. Yeah. Is San Jose getting a penalty here? Yeah. Probably. Yeah, I mean, Myers going for hooking. Ridiculous. But yeah, like I was saying, like the games at early in the morning, if you live in California, have games that start at like 9. What? I'm sorry, what? Burns is going for a trip now. It's 5-on-3 for 1:56 for Philly. That's ridiculous. Oh. I'm trying to join. Yeah. I don't know if I'm going to be able to do stream the Pens and Sharks. That would just be painful for me to watch. My two favorite teams. I mean, obviously, I'm going to give the edge to Pittsburgh, but 5-on-3 for 1:56 for Philadelphia now. Let's get a 5-on-3 shorty. This is like the third time I've mentioned it in this stream now, but I don't know how many people have heard me. The Panthers scored 9 goals tonight against Tampa. They won 9-3. But yeah, like the game times and here on the East Coast, like we have the games that start at 10:30. I watched the Sharks game a couple years ago. It started at 11:30. They were playing against Tampa. It would have been 8:30 there, which is still a late game. But I mean, it started at 11:30 here and ended at like 1:30. Which this game is going to be close to 1 a.m. by the time it finishes. They're fun to stay up for. I like the Western Conference road trips. We're in Alaska. If you're in the East Coast games, yeah, it starts at 3 o'clock there. If it starts at 7 in Alaska, then it'll be 11 here, and then Hawaii is Flyers are taking a timeout. Hawaii, it ranges between 5 and 6 hours. So if it starts at 7 there, you're looking at midnight to 1 a.m. for a game start. Central Time. I lived in Central Time for like 11 months. I didn't even know the difference when I was that young, but now I know it's an hour difference. The only one that's really weird and throws everything off is Mountain Time because they don't have daylight savings. And, I mean, daylight savings is literally a North American thing. That's it. And not even the entire continent does it. Ha! Banana peel. A minute to go on this penalty kill for San Jose. Teach people about hockey. Oh, yeah. Hockey history, definitely. I know every Stanley Cup champion since 1965. Yeah, Arizona. And then, like, Alberta doesn't have it either. Offside, Philly. 34 to go on this minor. Two-man advantage. It's going to be a power play for 4 seconds, and then Sharks will be back even. Granted that the Flyers don't score. Yeah. Morgan Frost is the only goal scorer for the Flyers tonight. Goes the icebreaker. And the ice looks chippy out there now. Flyers are falling. 10 seconds to go on the two-man advantage. Oh! And cleared by the Sharks. What a dive by Nick Bonino to get that out. At least I think that was Bonino. Bones. And the Sharks killed off the 5-on-3. That lasted for 1 minute and 56 seconds. Here come the Sharks. Oh! Oh! So close. The Sharks announcer is going so wild right now. He's really excited. I mean, I don't blame him for it either. That's that penalty kill. The Sharks have just been playing with a fire under them. Wow. And they're going to get a penalty here. So Sharks are going to go to the power play. You get Reimer out of the net. No, get out of the net now. Noah Gregor. Sharks are having trouble getting out of their own end. Trying to prolong this power play. Okay, the NHL needs to do what college does. In college, or at least in the ACHA, if you score a goal on a delayed penalty, you still get the power play. The NHL needs to do that. So, like, if the Sharks score right now, then there's no power play. But I got to give credit to the Sharks. They're putting a lot of pressure on, trying to get this momentum. And Flyers touch it. So the Flames beat the Kraken 6-4. Remembered requesting a video about making people listen to hockey and like forcing them to listen. Yeah. Actually, I don't remember that one. I remember like the like every team's worst nightmare thing, where I like handcuff myself to a chair, and if that's the one you're talking about, that was like Grammy Award level acting. That's probably my favorite video, even though that sponsorship thing, that was just hilarious. That didn't really do anything. If I could actually get a sponsorship for YouTube, that'd be awesome. Yeah, that one. Yeah. And I only did it for the teams that I had to. Imagine how long that video could have been if I had the 20 teams I have now. Like for Nashville, I could have done the cup winning goal in 2017. And then I had my sister do the Caps one before I gave her an Oshie jersey. I had like the practice Caps jersey that I had when I first got up here and started getting back into hockey, like playing hockey. Like I was always into it, but finally able to get back on the ice. And I had that jersey, so I told her to wear it because you're the Caps fan, and you get the like the closing part and then the bloopers. That video was fun to make.
Twist here in seventh in the third period. 5-on-3 kill. The effort from Logan 2 on the first one. This second unit comes out. Let's stop right here from James Reimer. Kicks out, and then the secondary effort right there from Benito. Clears it on Hayes. Burns comes out of the box. Throws it to Cogliano. What a chance that was. And then here's the
It was pretty funny. Like sometimes I've gone back and watched that one a few times because I was kind of proud of that one. I wish the views were better on it. And I wish the views were better on a lot of my videos. My most viewed video is the one about Colby Cave. And it was the one where he was put in the it was the one where he was in the hospital and his cousin actually commented on it. So I thought, I mean, it's unfortunate that that one's my most viewed. It's got like 2.9 and it might be 3K at this point. That's how many views it has on it. But I mean, I can't make any money off of it because I'm pretty sure it has like clips in it. I mean, I can't make money off of it anyway. I mean, I'm eligible for Super Chat age-wise, but I don't have enough subscribers or watch hours to have Super Chat enabled on streams. And if I did have 1,000 subscribers, I could stream from my phone, which would be a lot easier. Well, actually, no, I like doing it on my computer. But I used to do it on the phone, and they're like, oh, you have to have 1,000 subscribers to do that. I was like, oh, come on. And I'm at like 3-something. Which, I mean, better than some people, but nowhere near the top, like Mr. Beast level. Which Mr. Beast is like 4 hours away by car. So if I really want to, I could just drive down there and see if I happen to run into him. It's like 200 miles away. But he's one of my favorite YouTubers, if not my favorite at this point. He's fun to watch. If someone asked you to teach someone, who is it? Oh, absolutely. I'd be like, you're stuck here listening to me. It'd be so funny. Oh! Sharks are back even. Or never mind, that was the Flyers that were shorthanded, so the Flyers are back even. Ooh. It showed the full strength under the Sharks. And it was like, oh, come on. Why did you do that? Show full strength under the Flyers if the Flyers were the ones that were shorthanded. That's what the clock runs out. Block shots 20-15. So, yeah, the Sharks have more shots, definitely. Considering they've only had to block 15. They haven't had to block 15, but they have blocked 15 as compared to Phillies 20. Keith Yandel in his 953rd consecutive game or something like that. All I know is it's the longest. Ever since the Sharks had that second goal, they've just been better than the Flyers. Yeah, I don't even know what year every team's won. Like Montreal's going to be like, I know. Wait.
Through to Hayes. Hayes to the line. Flyers just do stay on side. Now they go to work. It's Ristolainen. And Sanheim shot blocked by Barabanov.
I know 13, so I only got to like figure out the last 11. Yeah. Eventually, I want to know every champion since 1893, which is prior to the NHL days. But I'm pretty satisfied that I know all the way back to 65, which was 1965.
Carlson will send foot ahead to center. Pagliano trying to work it in.
38 years before I was born. Something like that.
5-minute mark down. Middleton.
That was before either one of my parents were born. My grandparents were kids back then.
Brett Burns has it.
Like little kids.
Gregor couldn't get it past Braun. Now it just got through center ice. And Provorov is back to the Flyers.
All right. Passed up. Middleton. There's 4:20 left in the third. Nice. Probably getting the stream like right after the game. I mean, I've been live for 2 hours and 24 minutes and 23 seconds. Come on. Come on, come on. And say, be watching for Sandstrom to go any moment here. Never mind. Tie game, Joel Farabee. Puts the Flyers right back in this thing. I must have just jinxed the Sharks. Great. This happened last night too. The Flyers were down and they scored. Seattle took the 2-1 lead, and then Flyers got it right back. And then the Flyers won in overtime, and they scored late in the third too. Probably around the same timestamp. What would I do? I'd probably just be like, all right, $5 each time you get one wrong. And hope I can make $100 off of a video. Just go each individual team. Not even the jersey. Like if I don't have the jersey, find something to represent it. All right. What team am I representing right now? How many cups did they have? When was their most recent cup? I make $15 off one team. 15 times 32, that adds up. See, 15 times 32. Like $480 off a video. All right, they're in probably the last commercial break of this period. We'll see if we have overtime or not. Just got the notification that says, hey, watch the Sharks game. Oh, guess what I'm doing right now? Oh, yeah, definitely. I can do it like once a month. New contestant. You better hope you have $500. I would do that, definitely. Because then I could do like one every day and I could make over, like I make a couple $1,000s in a week. I make more money in one video than I could make in a week of work, 2 weeks of work even. I mean, $500, $480 should be pretty good to get you through a couple weeks if you don't have like anything else to do or to pay. Gregor trying to get through. He can't. Here come the Flyers. Kick save, Remmer. Another shot goes up high. Under 3.5 minutes to go now. In regulation, 2-2. Which credits the Sharks. They kept that 2-1 lead for a lengthy amount of time. I was hoping they would be able to get the empty netter, which if they score, then we could bring that potential back. And the same thing happens if the Flyers score. Just be more stressful on me. Because I mean, like, I want the Sharks to win. In regulation, preferably, because I don't want the Flyers getting any points. Let's see.
Sharks out shooting Philly. 20 shots, 42-22. Nieto from center. This picks the spot. Comes off the boards back for Ristolainen. Now up at center, Lindblom, who has assists on both Flyer goals. Nice knocked down by Benito to Cogliano. Cogliano centering feed for Nieto, and it's stopped by the netminder. That's the other way connection. He'll find Lindblom, who plays
All right.
the corner. Butler on the crease to handle this.
Come on, get it out, get it out. It's not Cogliano. I didn't see who that was, but a turnover there. Flyers come back in the zone here. Sanheim, Travis Sanheim will get into the zone. Picked up by Shimmick. Sharks played a lot better when I was calling, like, the broadcasting the game, play-by-play, whatever. So let's see if that works now. Noah Gregor shoots, and a save made by Sandstrom. Gregor looks for the slot, not able to find anybody there. Vlasic not able to control it. Now Noah Gregor skating like a beast out there. Finds Burns. He'll feed it up. And now Gregor trying to get there, but he can't. Burns will be chased by one of the Flyers. It's Travis Konechny, it looks like. Maybe it's not. Here come the Sharks. Trying to get out of the zone. Viel scored his first NHL goal the other night against Arizona here in San Jose, even though I'm not in San Jose. I'm just pretending I'm in San Jose. Now the last 70 seconds of regulation. This looks like it's going to be one of those next goal wins games. No icing. Ristolainen feeds it up. Sharks able to prevent it from going back over the center red line, and they'll dump it back into the Philly zone. And played by a high stick. 56.8 shows on the clock. Ooh, Hurdle, nice little hit on Willman. That's who it was. It wasn't Konechny, it was Willman on the other side of the ice. Flyers win the draw in their own zone. There's Brown. He gets it up. Chipped out. Where Reimer is going to play that. He'll chip it for Erik Karlsson. The Sharks will look to get at least one more good rush up the ice here in regulation. Here's Jake Middleton. 34 to go. Fed up to Gregor. That'll go into the in the near corner. Well, I guess it would have been far corner for him. But now 19 to go in regulation. See if any team can get a shot off and maybe make this game really interesting to end it. 10 seconds. 8 to go. And it's looking like the Sharks for the second consecutive game are going to go to overtime, as well as the Flyers. Yeah, they're going to kill the clock, and we're going to overtime. I don't know why that wasn't working. I bet that looks creepy. Yeah, that looks creepy. Probably just be a quick little commercial break here and off to OT. What if you figured out that one of your people was a Brits fan? I don't want to jinx. That sounds like a heart attack for them. But I'd probably double the penalty. Okay, $10 because that's your favorite team and you don't know that. I watched that game and I don't want to watch this. Come on, I don't want to see this again. Freaking Ivan Provorov scored on Grubauer to beat the Kraken last night. Faked him out. The refs are talking to somebody. Never mind. Guess it's all good. 3-on-3. Here we go. Overtime. The last game the Sharks played was a shootout victory against Arizona, 8-7. This one's going to end 3-2. OT record, Philly 3-2, Sharks 3-0. So the Sharks are undefeated in in overtime this season. It's almost 22. Time is interesting. Yeah. Time is very interesting. Space and time. Wish time travel was real. That would be so fun. Which I know they're trying to figure out how to make time travel a real thing. Like, it's possible. It's just, how's it going to work? Hurdle! Oh! I would go back. Honestly, I probably would go back to last year. I'm not going to go into why, but last year was actually okay. Some people know why last year was okay for me. It was terrible, but it was okay. Faceoffs 26-24 in favor of Philly. 27-24 in favor of Philly. But they're not able to get out of the zone, and now the Sharks forced themselves out. What are you doing, Gregor? So Flyers come in, save by Reimer. Now here come the Sharks. If they hurry, they got a 2-on-1. Hurdle. Here's Burns. Oh. Barabanov feeds it down low for Hurdle. Hurdle skates high. He'll come out of the zone. Over Red. And he'll feed it up to Barabanov. Barabanov. Waits. Stick handles. A drop pass. And Carlson will take that out. Back into his own end. Feeds it high. Back to Barabanov from Bonino. Bonino gets it back in now. Now EK 65. Looks. And now the Flyers will try to get it out. Travis Konechny. He'll feed it up. Flyers have an opportunity here. Here's Morgan Frost, one of the goal scorers for Philly tonight. It's Ivan Provorov. And now Joel Farabee. Look down for Konechny. Or sorry, it's not Konechny, it's Provorov. Now Farabee. Flyers have it still. They'll go out of the zone. 2:17 to go in overtime. 2 people here and 2 legs. Hey. This game's close to over. And now, what do we got here? Looks like the Flyers are going to be shorthanded, maybe. No? Oh, offside. 2 people here and 3 likes. Okay. What does the back of your jersey look like? I'm guessing it is blank. Yeah, it's blank. It's just teal. It says Reebok under the collar, like all the Reebok ones do. Here come the Sharks. Noah Gregor with speed. Gregor! Oh! And that goes out of play. Ristolainen might have deflected that. I prefer them with the shoulder patches. They just kind of look dull without them. I don't understand Nashville with doing it on one side, not the other. If you're going to do one, I say do it on the left. But Nashville does it on the right. Just one guitar pick logo. Here come the Sharks. Hurdle. Shoots, save, rebound. Oh! Wasn't able to bury the rebound after that shot. Burns trying to pressure the Flyers. Here comes Ristolainen. Fakes a shot. Looks in front. Saved by Reimer. Barabanov's going to have some words with Konechny. Yeah. Which Anaheim, Chicago, Columbus, Dallas, Vancouver, Arizona, Tampa, Minnesota, and Vegas. They all have the shoulder patch on both sides, and then Nashville's got it on just the one side, and the rest of them don't have them. Which, I mean, it's understandable for, like, original 6 teams. Like, I mean, Boston makes sense. Theirs makes sense. But, like, or in Chicago. Boston, Chicago, yeah, makes sense. But, like, Detroit, Toronto, there's some ice maintenance here. Detroit, Toronto, Montreal, and New York, it just wouldn't make sense to have shoulder logos unless it's like some commemorative patch. And they're fixing up Reimer's crease.
Something here with Mike Yeo. Sometimes it's a new voice in that locker room in charge that just kind of sparks things in the energy, and that's what he's doing.
1:23 to go in overtime. Which that reminds me, saying that just reminds me that I have a picture of one of the games I was at. It was Carolina and Tampa in January of 2020. Imagine that. Got to a professional sporting event in 2020. And I got a picture of the scoreboard and a picture of the action, and the scoreboard said 1-2-3. It was 1:23. And do I like CCM jerseys? It's going way back. I have a started RoboPen jersey, as I've said a few times now, but I would like to get a CCM RoboPenguin jersey because it's kind of like the Adidas and Reebok of the 90s. Or not Adidas and Reebok, the Adidas and Fanatics of the 90s, where started is kind of the Fanatics, and then CCM is the Adidas, if you get what I mean. So, yeah, I would get a CCM for Pittsburgh at least. The RoboPenguin, as much as I hate that thing. Because it's just bad luck. There's the Sharks. No pressure. I got 4 people here now. Sweet. Final minute of overtime. There's Noah Gregor. Gregor looks. Ooh. Here's a chance for the Sharks. 2-on-1. Carlson, hurdle, scores! Sharks win in overtime. Atta baby. Thomas Fiddler. Tomas Hertl wins the game for the Sharks in overtime, 4-3. And I'm happy about that because now the Flyers lost and the Sharks remain undefeated in overtime. They're now 4-0 in overtime. Which I'm not so certain, but I'm not entirely sure, but that's probably the best record in overtime this season in the entire league. But all right. Erik Karlsson, that's a rough pass. Hertl got blocked by Sanheim, and he got his own rebound off of Sanheim's skate and buried it past Sandstrom, which you got to feel bad for Sandstrom. It's his first NHL game. So he made it to overtime, but unfortunately for him, he's going to lose his NHL debut. But I'm happy that the Sharks win. Let us hate the Flyers as a Penguins fan. Thanks for the call. Have a good one. Yep. So yeah. Again, I will probably be streaming a few games over the course of the season now because I have that ability. And it won't all be San Jose. It's mostly going to be Pittsburgh and San Jose though. And then, I might throw in a couple Dallas, Tampa. I kind of wish I did do the Tampa and Florida game tonight, despite I would hate the Panthers. So that game I wouldn't have wanted to watch because 9-3. But yeah, it's kind of just gonna go based on okay, what's my favorite team playing tonight? If the Penguins and Sharks are playing on the same night, I'll probably stream both games unless they're playing each other, which that's on Sunday. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to stream that. That'll be at 1:30 Eastern time. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to stream it, like I said, but yeah. Make sure to like, subscribe, and comment, and I will see you guys in the next one. Be sure to turn the notifications on so you know when I go live, and tap that bell. Also, Twitch, like I said, it's in the chat somewhere here. I did say it right. Yeah, I said it a while ago. But here, I'll put it again. This is my Twitch. If you want to go follow that, join future streams. Yeah, really hope you join the streams too. Happy New Year to you. In 23 hours, less than 23 hours, at least here. And I will see you guys in the next one. Peace out.